Now the next part is regarding population. Now in this part we are going to study all the dynamics of population. What is birth rate, death rate, growth rate, etc. तो population में see, we all know we rarely find isolated single individuals. Most of the organisms stay in group in a particular geographical area, okay, and they share or compete for the resources. So together they form a type of population. Then if you see these organisms which are staying together, competing for their resources, they can potentially interbreed, okay, they can give rise to the young ones. So together they are forming a population. Individual organism has to cope with changes in the environment also, and at the population level natural selection operate होता है so that the desired traits evolve. Now what do you mean by this? तो an individual को environment के नॉन लिविंग फैक्टर्स को तो बेयर करना ही है एंड हैज़ टू फाइट एंड सर्वाइव. एट द सेम टाइम पॉपुलेशन में जो उसके जैसे दूसरे क्रीचर्स हैं उनके साथ इट हैज़ टू कम्पीट बिकॉज द वन विच विन्स, दैट इज़ हाउ इट इज़ नेचुरली सिलेक्टेड, and the one which wins is having the desired traits, the stronger genetics, and that's why it is winning over the situation and can survive and then propagate. Population ecology, what is it? तो it is an important area of ecology, that is the ecosystem का study में ये एक important section है population, because it links the ecology to population dynamics. Here we come to know how the environment and everything is affecting the population dynamics, and at the vice versa how the population dynamics is affecting the environment. Here we also take into consideration the genetics and the evolution. Then population के अपने कुछ attributes हैं which are different from the individual study. When we talk about an individual, we just talk about its behavior, food, etc. But when we talk about a population, we take into consideration many other factors. For example, the growth rate, the death rate, the birth rate, etc. These are all different aspects of population study. Then physical characteristics of a population are its size and the density. Okay, these are again two important factors. Size may we speak about the number of individuals in a population, total number of individuals, that we can call it as like the census counting. And in density we come to know the number of individuals present in a unit area in a given time. तो एक particular area में वहाँ पे कितने लोग रह रहे हैं या कितने organisms रह रहे हैं उसका idea हमको density से आता है. So these are two different aspects of population. Then other than this we can also study the other aspects of population like natality, that is the birth rate, mortality, that is the death rate, immigration, मतलब people organisms coming from different place to that one particular place, emigration, मतलब they are going from that place to some other place. The age pyramids में we talk about what is the different age group of people or organisms, like the नॉन रिप्रोडक्टिव, रिप्रोडक्टिव एंड द पोस्ट रिप्रोडक्टिव, इस टाइप में उनको कैटेगराइज किया जाता है. देन फ्रॉम ऑल दिस वी कैन ऑल्सो गेट एन आइडिया अबाउट द अदर एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ पॉपुलेशन, लाइक वेदर द पॉपुलेशन इज एक्सपैंडिंग और वेदर इट इज डिक्रीजिंग और वेदर इट इज स्टेडी. सो वी कम टू नो अबाउट द पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ. ओके, देन ऑल्सो द बायोटिक पोटेंशियल. नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट द बायोटिक पोटेंशियल, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय दिस? तो बायोटिक पोटेंशियल इज नथिंग बट the maximum birth rate achieved under ideal conditions, मतलब extremely ideal condition है, no competition etc. and the organism is easily able to flourish. तो ऐसे situation में वो कितना birth rate बढ़ जाएगा उसका, that is known as the biotic potential. Then next to that is talking about the individual. Even an individual has birth and death, but population में when you consider this factor, you study it as birth rate and death rate. Okay, now continuing further, we will see in detail regarding this birth rate and death rate. First, natality, that is birth rate. तो birth rate of a population जो होता है, it has a very big influence on the population growth. बर्थ रेट जो है, अगर हम लोग उसको क्रूड बर्थ रेट बोलते हैं, इट हैज़ टू एस्पेक्ट्स, क्रूड बर्थ रेट एंड स्पेसिफिक बर्थ रेट. क्रूड बर्थ रेट जो होता है, it is when you are calculating the population size, like number of births per thousand population per year, okay, and specific birth rate is used relative to specific criteria, such as related to specific age. For example, they have given in a pond, if there are 200 crabfish last year and through reproduction 800 new fishes are added, so the current population comes to 1000. So we calculate the birth rate as, तो originally the population was like 200 and 800 new added है, तो total change in rate कितना हुआ है, तो 4 offsprings per carp per year बढ़ा है. So this is how you get the rate, okay, birth rate. Then talking about the birth rate only, if you see, just a second. If we talk about स्पेसिफिक बर्थ रेट की अगर मैं बात करूँ, एज स्पेसिफिक बर्थ रेट, तो एक्चुअली इट इज़ द नंबर ऑफ रेसिडेंट लाइफ बर्थ्स टू अ वुमेन इन अ स्पेसिफिक एज ग्रुप, ओके, फॉर अ स्पेसिफिक जोग्राफिकल एरिया. तो एक पर्टिकुलर एज ग्रुप में कितने लाइफ बर्थ्स हो रहे हैं, एंड दैट इज डिवाइडेड बाय द टोटल नंबर ऑफ वुमेन इन दैट सेम एज फॉर द सेम जोग्राफिक एरिया. दिस इज हाउ द स्पेसिफिक बर्थ रेट इज कैलकुलेटेड. एंड द क्रूड बर्थ रेट में टोटल नंबर ऑफ बर्थ्स कैलकुलेट किए जाते हैं, टोटल नंबर ऑफ लाइव बर्थ्स कैलकुलेट होते हैं. देन टॉकिंग अबाउट एब्सोल्यूट नेटैलिटी, दैट इज द एब्सोल्यूट बर्थ रेट, तो इट इज़ द नंबर ऑफ बर्थ अंडर आइडियल कंडीशंस, मतलब जहाँ पे बिल्कुल भी कंपटीशन नहीं है, सारे रिसोर्सेज अवेलेबल है. सो दिस इज नेक्स्ट टू इम्पॉसिबल बिकॉज कंपटीशन हमेशा रहेगा, रिसोर्सेज आर लिमिटेड, सो वी कांट गेट द एब्सोल्यूट बर्थ रेट. बट रियलाइज्ड बर्थ रेट कैलकुलेट किया जाता है. रियलाइज्ड नेटैलिटी, दैट इज द नंबर ऑफ बर्थ्स व्हेन द एनवायरमेंटल प्रेशर्स कम इनटू प्ले, मतलब व्हेन all these factors like competition and limitation of resources etc. is present, which is the reality. So it is said to be the realized birth rate or realized natality. This is what we get the actual calculation as. Then next to this is they have given regarding the mortality. Mortality is nothing but the death rate of a population. Okay, now ये कैसे measure किया जाता है, तो total number of deaths in general or due to a specific cause in a particular population को count करते हैं in proportion to the size of that population per unit time. तो उस particular population में उस particular time में कितने number of deaths हुए हैं इसका idea आता है. Mortality rate is expressed in as deaths per 1000 individual per year. This is how it is expressed. And generally a mortality rate, if it is 9.5 out of 1000 in a population of 1000, it would mean 9.5 deaths per year in that entire population. This is a basic calculation. This is just an example. Now mortality may be, there is an absolute mortality and there is a realized mortality. Absolute mortality is number of deaths under ideal condition, मतलब there is no competition, resources सब कुछ था, तो just because of aging process the organism has died. ऐसा rarely होता है. So इसमें भी again we will consider the realized mortality only, कि number of deaths when the environment pressures come into play. Now environmental pressures मतलब क्या, the death can be accidental, it can be because of competition or predator prey whatever. तो ये सब तो नेचर में एग्जिस्ट करता ही है एंड डेथ्स कैन बी बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल दिस मल्टीपल रीजंस. सो इसीलिए रियलाइज्ड मॉर्टैलिटी इज व्हाट इज द एक्चुअल मॉर्टैलिटी रेट. देन नेक्स्ट इज द सेक्स रेशियो in population dynamics only. The sex ratio is nothing but the number of male per female. Okay, so it is actually affecting even the birth rate, the death rate, the immigration and immigration rates, because sex ratio की वजह से population explosion का भी idea आता है हमको, and that is going to give an idea about the births, even the deaths, immigration and immigration. So how is this ratio calculated? It is the number of individual of one sex to that of the other, generally male to female. The ideal ratio is 1:1, and it is generally called the most common evolutionary stable strategy. तो if the population has to be stable and the things have to be very much normal, so the best ratio is 1:1, but we generally don't find this ratio. Then talking about, they have given, अभी हम लोग ने बर्थ रेट देख लिया, डेथ रेट भी देख लिया. There is also something called as fertility rate. Okay, fertility rate is nothing but the number of births per 1,000 women of the childbearing age. तो fertility rate can be like the specific birth rate जो मैंने बताया, age related, childbearing age में वो women आती है. Then talking about this evolutionary stable strategy, it is nothing but if a population, it is adapted by a population in a given environment, meaning that it cannot be invaded by any alternative strategy. Generally ये जो है, it is a Nash equilibrium, that is evolution stable हो जाएगा. Natural selection alone will be sufficient to invade this strategy. Okay, if the ratio is perfectly 1:1, तो population एकदम stable रहेगा. Only the natural selection can control this population. Okay, that is what they mean by this evolutionary stable strategy. तो यहाँ पे when we say the word stable, that means no other factor is affecting it, which is actually rare. So and evolutionary, यहाँ में they are talking about कि hereditary trait जो है which will help the organism for natural selection, so that is going to only be responsible for controlling the population. Then एक एग्जाम्पल हम लोग यहाँ पे कंसिडर कर सकते हैं ऑफ एवोल्यूशनरी स्टेबल स्ट्रैटेजी का. इफ देयर इज अ हॉक, इट विल फाइट विथ अदर बर्ड्स and keep fighting until it is injured and forced to share a resource. Okay, या फिर other bird will retreat. And there is another example of a dove. A dove will share the resources with other doves but retreat if the other bird fights. Okay, तो यहाँ पे you can see कि दो और birds ने अलग अलग strategies apply की है. The dove is not fighting, it is sharing the resources, whereas the hawk is fighting and trying to get its resource. Okay, so यहाँ पे the hawk versus dove game theory model is the example of ESS. In this game